everyone, this is Kristie with AG Takes Over. If you are a regular, good to see you again, welcome back. And if you're new here, yay, welcome. Today I'm doing part of what I've been calling Collection Close-Up. That's the series. I started with Mary Ellen and then did Julie. And then now we're switching it up and doing a Girl of the Year. I'll probably go back and forth between Historical and Girl of the Year. But just kind of taking stock of the doll collections that we have and seeing which ones do we have enough of their collection to warrant doing a video just spotlighting their collection. If we have like 3 things, I'm gonna skip that doll. But this I'm excited about because Grace's collection is probably the most complete of any doll collection that we have. So if you are unfamiliar with her stuff or just have an appreciation for it, today's your lucky day. So I'm going to pause and turn things around to show you this, the massive Grace's Bakery first. So yes, definitely the most expensive American Girl thing we've ever purchased. But also like so detailed. No regrets about it. I mean, it wasn't my purchase. It was Grace's thing before I even like was really on board. All I was saying while she was looking for that was, I think you should hold out for a better deal. I think you should hold out for a better deal, because she was looking at some that were considerably more. And I was like, I think if you're just patient enough, and I know that's a hard thing to be, but if you're just patient enough, I think that you'll find a better deal. And not only was this a better deal, the person lived in Missouri and happened to be driving to Central Ohio and said, I can bring it to you, and met up with us like 20 minutes from our house. If you know, you find one that's even decently priced. If it's anywhere that you can't drive to, forget it, because shipping would make it twice the cost, and you'd be terrified that the thing would be damaged in shipping. So yeah, pretty much delivered to our front door. Can't beat it. All right, next, let's see. Next, I'm going to go with her bistro set, because I said this is not usually the setup that we have. We usually have a bunch more stuff with it. So hoping I don't, things are like all over the floor, friends. Just spread out. Okay, the bistro set. Figured this might be an easy way to do it. It's got the menu holder in the shape of the Eiffel Tower, of course. This little carafe of sparkling water. A cup with some lemon sparkling water. Berries. Some brie. Oh, there we go. A little less bright. Ah, water down. Checkered napkin, gingham, whatever, napkin. A croissant, of course. These are used in like every set, but for some reason when I was going to put everything together, I couldn't find any of them and had to go down to the basement to find all the croissants. They were in the Starbucks that I made out of an OG diner. And then, let's see if I can get that to show up. Not super clearly, is it? There we go. La Pâtisserie, established 2015. So if you ever forgot which year Grace is from, there you go. All right, so that's part of the bistro set. It comes with this table that is like solid, hefty metal down here so things don't topple over. And I'm just gonna put it, ooh, right about there. We usually have it moved over a little bit. Comes with a menu board and some stickers. We haven't put the stickers on. I would love to know for those of you who are adult collectors, do you put the stickers on things immediately? Do you use all of the stickers? What are your thoughts? Are you worried that the stickers are going to later fall off? Do you use any special tricks? So let me know all that good stuff in the comments. I'll just move that here. And this chair. This chair is stinking adorable. Nice little button, everything. Like, her collection is nothing if not cohesive. Color scheme, I like the colors. I like this whole theme. The dumb part of this, if you ask me, and you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is that the thing has one chair. This is kind of like the bisection of the plane where you get one seat. Like, can these girls not have to eat solo and travel solo? Can they at least have one friend go along with them? One chair. Inexcusable American Girl. All right. So Grace is always on the lookout for somebody who's selling not the whole set, but just a chair. If you have a chair that you want to get rid of, or if you know where there is one, let me know. All right. Next up, and I'm going to have to put it over here, is the pastry cart. I feel like my approach to this is just flirting with disaster, but yeah, this is a bad idea. Everything's gonna fall off. Let me pause and I'll just readjust some things. So, geez, a giant bakery, a pastry cart, and a bistro. That's enough baking stuff, right? Like, we love a good theme, but no, it is not. Because she also had her baking set. So here is the same, mixer that they sell in 18 different colors and 18 different sets. It's not really 18. But they've put this label on it, made sure that it followed her color scheme. And I did put batteries in it, I think. Yes. If any of you are adult collectors and don't have children, let me just tell you, toddlers, big fans. At least I can speak for my toddler. Big fans of the mixer. And it's like a safe thing for them to play with. It's not like they're going to mess anything up. It has this attachment as well. It's got a flour sifter, some measuring cups, the almond flour, because the regular flour, my goodness, there we go. The regular flour came with the bakery, but then they still wanted to give her some flour, and I think they were trying not to duplicate. I don't know. I'm reading into it, but I think that's the care that they put into this to not duplicate. I forget what this is called. A dough slicer. I have no idea, but you go. You can let me know I don't know baking stuff that well. I can make cookies. All right, her spoon. This little petite pastries how-to guide. And it actually does have piping tips, measuring dry things and liquid things. And then it has petit four and cinnamon roll recipes. Croissant and cake macaron and frosting. Like, it's actually legit. It's just a very miniature version. And then there over on that side is the walk-up window. But until you got this set, not only could you not mix dough, so it didn't really feel complete, but you also couldn't ring customers up. So now they you can use the tablet for, they mostly have recipes on it. But I like to think this is also how you could ring people up, because otherwise, what are you doing? It's just all a cash till. Well, they don't have a cash register either, so. I'm going to say this is also where they have their square reader. All right. Give me 1 second to grab more stuff. I will say, because I just popped some more things in there, that as aesthetically pleasing and detailed as I find this thing, there's not enough counter space. Like there's a bowl and then that dough thing and the mixer, and you don't really have any space for it all. So they need like a work table. I don't know. First world problems. But anyway, it doesn't really have enough counter space is literally my only complaint about it. And the fact that it's $1 bajillion. Okay. Next up is Grace's French dessert set. And literally nothing original in here. They just sold, I don't remember if this was an in-store exclusive or not, but they just sold some of the desserts. I guess if you wanted extras, or if you didn't buy this thing, but you still liked some of the desserts. So it has a croissant. And this, like, macaron tart, because it's got raspberries in between. A chocolate tart. I had to read what that was to know. I literally was like, I don't know if it's pecans. It's kind of a weird color. Doesn't read chocolatey to me, but it is, according to the American Girl Wiki. This is the chocolate pastry, which totally looks like chocolate and also looks delicious. A raspberry tart, which I would like to have for breakfast, and a baguette. So this set, I don't know what it retailed for. I could click, but it's too far away to get to the computer. Came with 6 things. Those 6 things. Are we done with all the baking themed stuff? No, we are not. They meant it, friends, when they, they carried the theme through. So let me grab some more. All right, had to grab a model for the next thing. So here's Tobias in this Grace, there we go, baking hat. This was, I looked for it on the wiki and I did know the answer to this. Grace is asleep and I'm not about to wake her up for this nonsense, but it's not in the American Girl Wiki. I can't remember if it was an in-store exclusive or an online exclusive. As near as I can tell, it was not part of her like release day stuff, because we do have that. But yeah, it wasn't like for sale in their regular stock. So if you remember or you just happen to know that trivia, feel free to comment it below. Hey dude. So there's Tobias looking cute in Grace's baking hat. What they did give away, and I'm just going to not keep pausing, I'm going to duck down and get a few things at the release, was this. So all of these, like, we were not collecting in 2015. She found all this stuff used because she really liked this collection and wanted to complete it. So back when they still were giving like cloth things instead of just stickers, this came with, and a lot of other things too, because I watched somebody's video where they were showing all the freebies. But yeah, they gave this little apron with her name on it, which is nice because there's that little waist apron that came with the pastry cart. But let's say you didn't buy the pastry cart or you didn't buy the bakery. You could at least like use the other existing baking sets that you have and still have like Grace in her fancy official looking apron. So that was really cool. And you'd think we're almost done with the baking theme. No. This thing was, I don't know, an in-store exclusive, or maybe they sold it online too. Maybe it was a Costco thing for all I know. I have no idea. But I do know we haven't opened it because Grace got it for our little kiddo for them to do some baking together. And it says 8+. I don't know if she's going to wait till she's 8, but she's probably going to wait until she's a little bit older. So it is, and I know things are backwards when I do it this way, but I'll just read it to you. Grace's Baking Read and Create Kit. Mix up some baking fun with Grace, and then it has this cookbook featuring the dolls. it's not just featuring her, it's featuring just dolls in general. So here's the book. And I'm just going to flip through it a little bit to give you a sense. Oh, the ring light. Don't mind me. All right, to give you a sense of what was in here. Let's see, we've got some standing mixer, making muffins. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm gonna figure out how to make it clear to you. Those are all felt. Do you see that? Her little felt cinnamon rolls. Those are freaking adorable. Right. We should also look through this just to get more like photo ideas. I'm kind of giving you an idea of how you can repurpose some boxes and make your own. I guess these are supposed to be like cakes. That doesn't really read cake to me, personally. It reads too much upside down cupcake holder, but, or cupcake liners, whatever. But yeah, this is like how you can make pastry cases and the counter. These are all how you can make some fake foods for them with beads and felt. That's so cute. But they actually have recipes too, right? Breakfast Abroad talks about, you know, creating a French... Oh my gosh. Guess we need some beige felt. So many things we're missing out on. A little oven if you want to make your own oven. This is adorable. Does anybody own this, and have you like done any of the projects with your kiddo or by yourself? Her little basket. That's so cute. Some more counter space that they're teaching you how to make. That's for ice cream, so they're making it look like these are the different containers of ice cream. How had I never looked through this before? All these different cakes. Oh my gosh. This is adorable. Please take a number. I'm guessing that that's probably just like a tape dispenser, that once the tape is out, you put paper in it. That's so smart. Is that what it is? Let's see. Yeah. Make a number dispenser. First, ask an adult to remove an empty roll from a tape dispenser. Totally doing this. Okay, this is adorable. And now that I know all the things that it has in it, I may not be waiting until the little one is old enough to appreciate it, because I want to go back through and do some of those crafts. So I just want to show you the other things that it comes with. So mixing bowl, a bunch of stickers, her oven mitt. We do have this separately, I think, somewhere. Another apron, some recipe cards, and a spatula. So, fun, 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 fun. All right, let's see what other baking things. I'm just trying to do all the baking things at once, and then we'll move on to, like, she actually did have some other things going on in life. All right. Behold, adorable shoes. And by the way, I'm going to do the same thing that I've done with the other collection close-ups. I might show a doll in an outfit, but if I don't, it's because I already have pictures of them, like in isolation modeling the collection, so I'll just insert a picture. This stretchy headband. This is, oh my gosh, I know, it's like the word adorable is every other word that comes out of my mouth, but precious? What else do you want? Darling. I'm going to start saying darling a lot more often. Look at this darling shirt. And the leggings, pink leggings with trivia for you. From what year to what year did they have the named tag on the Girl of the Year's clothing? because I know that they didn't with Lindsay, obviously, and they don't now. So what years did they do that? I kind of like it. I don't know how others feel, but I kind of wish they would keep doing it. I like that it makes it so easy to put outfits together, and I don't know. I don't know, it felt like it makes it kind of special, like it's clearly marked as part of their collection, but I don't know what years they did it, why they started, or why they stopped. If you have any insider info, let a girl know below. There we go, and I will pause to insert a picture now. All right, next outfit are her pajamas. So she has, sticking with a theme, even if it's not baking, it's got to be Paris themed or baking themed, travel themed, and these colors. This shirt, which if you haven't seen, has a really cute back. The matching shoes or slippers, hair tie, not a headband, but like a ponytail hair tie, and then these Paris print pants. So there's that one. Soft, comfy feeling, adorable, darling, precious, whatever you like. And I'll pause to show you a picture of a doll in them. All right, moving on, we've got Grace's city outfit. I really love her shoes. Let me ask you this also for the comments. Is there a doll like whose collection had, like, let me see how to word this. In terms of shoes, do you have a favorite doll? Like based on the shoes that came with their collection, do you have a favorite doll? I don't know if it would be Grace for me because I really like a lot of Nanea's shoes, but she would definitely be up there, like in my top 5 for sure. All right, so headband. The headband, which did not come with any stupid long tag as far as I can tell. Her little short shorts. Sometimes I forget if these are just part of a Truly Me or a mix and match collection, but boom, got her tag. I know it's blurry, but it has her tag that says Grace, so I always know for sure that these tweed shorts are hers. And then let me get her hair off of there. So this is her city outfit, a long sweater with presumably a shirt underneath, some tweed shorts, flats, and a headband. It looks adorable on, not gonna lie, I cannot imagine a time in my life when I would personally have a sweater with a shirt on underneath and shorts. But I don't have much fashion sense for my own personal life, so who knows? I'm not the one to ask. All right, let me pause and I'll show you a picture of one of the girlies in this. And the next outfit listed on the wiki is the opening night outfit. And I decided to put her in it. So first of all, feast your eyes on this beauty. I like the little side bangs. She's still in her meat braid, so it's probably got some loose hairs, but I love, if you can see this, it is definitely not just one brown. There's some dark brown in there, some caramel colors. She's really pretty hair. The dress has sequins underneath, and then one layer of tulle that goes all the way down, and then a couple extra layers that go at an angle. This is velvet. Again, sequins underneath, tulle over. These are the shoes that come with it. I like these because there's no Velcro. It's just the part that's covered back here is elastic. So they just, see. All right. Did I put any earrings on her? I didn't put any earrings on her. They're over there. And I did put her charm bracelet on, so. If you haven't seen it, it has her little dog, her suitcase, a macaron, the Eiffel Tower, a postcard, and a little Love Paris thing. Um, she's really pretty. Love her eyebrows also. High key jealous of her eyebrows. I like her freckle pattern. Freckles go all the way across the nose. Isn't that so cute when they do that? Like freckles actually do. Anyway. We have been to Paris. My wife loves loves baking. She has dark hair and blue eyes, and her name is Grace. So you can figure out why she was so drawn to this collection. Aside from the like, it's cute, and it's well done, but also all those things. So, all right, next. I don't need to pause to show you a picture. So next we're gonna do the travel coat, and it's at my feet, so I can just grab it. Stunning. High fashion. I didn't call it adorable. I love this. Would I wear it myself? No. No, I would not. But I think it is kind of perfect. Is this an actual sewn button? Okay, this one doesn't come up, which is fine because I was thinking, why? I kind of don't even understand this other than just for fashion's sake. Like, it's not functional. And I don't know what this button is for, because what? If you know why this would exist on a real coat other than fashion, let me know. And there's her name. She's like, this is mine, and if anybody else takes it out of the closet, don't act like you didn't know. You know it's mine. I labeled my stuff. The lining is really, you know, attention to detail on the lining. It's that same kind of squiggle pattern with little bows. Yeah, it's just really well done. When did Girl of the Year stop having this many things? Because I wish that the dolls still had collection. Like the Girl of the Year having an extensive, and we're not like halfway through, people. Yeah, I wish. All right, next up, oh, I'll show a picture of somebody in that, and then next up is the sightseeing outfit. These shoes were available as a, no. Okay, so they've made these shoes all white, I think, for Mary Ellen, all silver for Grace, and then white with a silver bow as part of the pink and tweed or something outfit. It's a Truly Me outfit. Anyway, and they sold these, I think, as overstock after she came out. I don't know. So they really like this design, which is fine by me. We have the all white ones, we have the white and silver ones, and we have the silver ones. They're sandals. You can't go wrong. I wish they'd make them in even more colors, to be honest. This shirt, which is perfection. Like, love a good stripe. This kind of asymmetrical, I don't know, makes it more fashionable to me. Again, I wouldn't wear it. I'm not putting sequins on. But I think it's perfection. And then this skirt goes with it. So it's got like just a ribbon that's got elastic in the back, and then some thin gauzy kind of cotton, very lightweight cotton, and almost like a linen, and some polka dotted tulle. You might get to hear some high-pitched whining outside. My daughter is visiting, the older one, and she brought her puppy with her. Maybe I'll put some pictures of Nori in here somewhere because she's, oh my gosh. And she's like the best behaved dog, and it has nothing to do with this video, but I always enjoy their visits, so. All right, let me scooch things a little closer to me, and we will continue. I haven't even shown her meet outfit because I put her in the opening night thing, but here are her boots. Only complain about these, if you have them, you know, this style of boot, kind of phrase at the top. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Undies, her Paris shirt, and her skirt. If you saw the video where I ranked the different Girl of the Year meet outfits, I didn't rank them. I put them in like mid-range, 3 worst, and 3 best. Maybe I'll put that video in the description. But I put this in mid-range, and I said, I adore her collection, but I don't think her meet outfit was the strongest outfit in the collection. I think that this material in particular, it's like flannel, and a flannel skirt, like flannel pills, I think it just ends up looking a little dingy. Not from far back, but from close up or up close. I don't know. I just think it doesn't look as crisp as a lot of the pieces in her collection. So it's cute though, right? There's her meet outfit. This is not on the wiki, so I can't go and order this shirt. Let me know, those of you who know, because again, I didn't want to wake Grace, and I don't remember the story about this, whether it was an in-store exclusive or part of some Costco set, or whether it was a purchase with purchase kind of thing. I don't know, but somebody watching will, and that is the beauty of all of you walking encyclopedias. All right, next up, this is crazy to me. I did not realize that we had multiple things that Grace has not even opened from this collection. She really wanted this collection, and then a couple of the things we haven't even opened. So Grace's welcome gifts. We do have the beret. We have used this many times. I mean, you can definitely get a lot of use out of it. If you want it in a photo shoot, but you don't want that, you just turn it around. Can't even tell. Love this beret. The flowers. We haven't even opened them. Like, I've sold 2 of these things. I guess I can say this one's in the best condition, but it's because it hasn't been opened. But yeah, I don't know why we haven't opened this. When she wakes up, I'm going to ask. This, I do understand why we weren't in a rush to open this. It's another container with more macarons, and we have a bunch of them in there from the baking cart. And somewhere over here. So no rush on these. These little cookies, the Eiffel Tower cookies, there are 2 of them. Just taking them out. She doesn't mind. It's not like intentional that she didn't open them. I think she just hasn't. This was also at a time where she had just gotten back into this, and so there might have been a lot of like purchasing frenzy. Just saying. So the ribbon, it looks like, is not attached. So if I open it all the way, that's probably going to fall off. But they're really cute. We should just throw them in the bakery. See these? Yeah, I'm going to add them to the bakery. Is the ribbon attached? Oh, the ribbon is attached. That's good, because otherwise I'd lose that sucker in a heartbeat. All right, I'll add these somewhere. And then the postcards. These postcards actually have writing on them because they're the ones that she sent while she was in Paris. So she sent a postcard to Maddie of Le Louvre. She sent one to Grandma and Grandpa about going to the Eiffel Tower. And she sent one to her friend Ella just about, in general, Paris is amazing. Paris is amazing. Can't believe I'm really here. We'll have lots to talk about when I get back. Okay. So those were called her welcome gifts. I feel like these days they would just be called accessories, but or her meat accessories, but it was a pretty nice accessory set. Next up on the accessories, her bulldog, Bonbon. Okay, I should know this, and I'm guessing since they slapped bows on the collar and bows on here, but Bonbon a girl? I'm guessing. I mean, anatomy is not an indicator in stuffed animals, thankfully. Paris accessories. I feel like this, I feel like these are the Paris accessories. Oh, hold on. No. Okay, I'm taking a guess here because there's Paris accessories and sightseeing accessories. And when did she go sightseeing? When she was in Paris. So I'm a little uncertain. But since these accessories actually have Paris on them, oh, and there's a little Metro pass. Yeah, this has to be the Paris accessories. Okay, so here's a little wristlet. And she's got her Metro pass. It says Grace Thomas 2015 on the back. And it tucks right in there. Don't lose that. Don't lose that, sweetie. You need that. Her lipstick, or lip gloss, it even says Grace on it. Look. It might be getting a little obsessive to label your lip gloss. Like your clothes, sure, but like, nobody wants to use your lip gloss, Grace. That's not sanitary. These little half gloves, like fingerless gloves. We don't put these on a doll. I think just because I don't have like an easy place to store them. I have like hats, but I don't have like a thing for scarves and winter accessories. Maybe I need one. And if you know anything about me and my organization style, it is out of sight, out of mind. And these have been in this purse that goes with the Paris accessories. So I completely forgot about these. I'm going to have to store them where I can see them so that we're likely to use them, even though this is not the season. All right? She's like, it's my purse, back off. Maybe not the purse, but I do like the label on the clothes. It's just a big open bag, no like fun lining or anything, but yeah. So this, I'm 99.9% sure, was her Paris accessories. There we go. All right, next on the wiki, it says pastry cart, but we already saw that. It says travel set. I'm guessing that it's this because nothing says luggage on there. So I'm guessing this is the travel set. So this is really nice, actually. So wheels roll, of course. It stands. This comes up and goes down like any of them. But I don't think that any of the other luggage that we have from American Girl, it's not like we have a ton, but I don't think any of them actually have metal clasps. So that's nice. Like, that's a level of quality we don't always see. And look how lovely this is. Like even this detail of covering up the hinge. I know that the thing is plastic, but it's really well done. And then inside we've got a luggage lock and a luggage tag. Hold on. There we go. Little Eiffel Tower. Luggage lock. She's got her passport and her travel journal. My travel journal, Memories and Adventures 2015. See, I occasionally have trouble reading backwards. And then her plane tickets. All right, let's see what time she traveled. Gate closed at 21:36. Already Grace was having cultural shock, having to tell military time. She left Boston and sat in seat 3A. If you were wondering. Kind of feel like that's first class, but I don't know. I never get seated that high up on the list, so. Okay, next was the bistro set. We've already seen it. Sightseeing accessories. So if my memory is serving me correctly, these are the sightseeing accessories. If not, I know you'll kindly correct me. All right, so these shoes. This little shawl just goes right over the head because it doesn't have any Velcro, which if you were trying to put this on a doll that has curly hair or very large hair or whatever, maybe not the best, but for Grace, obviously it was fine. And also it's nice to have something that doesn't have Velcro. These glasses, I am not going to lie, this is the weirdest part. Maybe of her whole collection. Like it's a darker blue than anything else. It's a less, like it doesn't, if you can see, the menu board and the frame back there are darker blues, but they feel like that blue, just darker. This does not feel like that. It feels like a completely different blue. I would never have guessed that this is part of her collection. So if there's a weak link in this amazing collection, for me, it's these. Yeah, I don't really understand them, but just I don't understand them in relation to the rest of her collection. Next were the Grace's Sweet Hairstyles set. This is another one that I went, we barely use this stuff. So with Grace's green light today, I'm going to pull some of the stuff out and integrate it into the container that I do have for hair stuff. The named characters, it's always hard for me because I kind of vacillate between, I want to keep their stuff all in one collection box if we have like a lot of their stuff. But I also want to use their hair things for other dolls, for other outfits. So if I pull them and put them in like the hair box that I have, then am I going to forget which things go to that doll? I don't know. Weird struggles. Okay, so there's one like this, which is a ribbon. There should be one exactly like this that's made out of fake hair, so it would look like you made a bow with the doll's hair. I kind of was pumped about that, but we don't have it. And I don't know if I don't think we ever did, because it's not like we've lost anything. So, I mean, Grace got all of these things after, like, she bought them all used. Even if they were new in package, they were used, so they must have just been missing it. And then some red hair ties, some brown hair ties, some black hair ties, some red little bobby pins, some black bobby pins, and a plain black headband. So you can see we have not been using these things, and it's not like we've been missing out and our life has been miserable because of it, but probably would make sense to integrate them into the rest of the collection. And really, I'll remember that this goes to Grace's, and everything else is generic. Who cares that it's from Grace's collection, and what if I forget that? So, all right, give me 1 second. I don't know how long this video is, but I have warned you all at the beginning that we have most of Grace's collection. If you're interested, we have like 5 items left. So, her movie. What's up, Olivia Rodrigo? I admit that I have not read these books. I have been focusing a lot on reading the historical books this year, so I have not read her books, but I want to because I have seen the movie, and from my experience, the movies are often nothing like the books. She got on my nerves in the movies, so I don't know if a lot of them, like Leah really got on my nerves in the movie. She definitely got on my nerves in the movie, so I don't know if they're like less frustrating in the books. We'll see. I will read them soon. All right. And this one. These are 3 thick books. Like, compared to now we're just getting journals. 3 thick books is pretty nice. I'm interested to see if the journal thing is a trend, if it becomes like a journals instead of the regular books or journals in addition to. Journals in addition to, I'm all for it. Journals instead of will be disappointing if that turns out to be the case, so I hope it's not. All right. 1 more doll size thing and then 2 girl size things. So here are her earring sets. Little hearts, little bows, and then the dangles, which we do use these earrings, so I took the dangles off. Here we go. Eiffel Towers with hearts on them. Set those down. This travel notebook, it's made to look just like Grace's passport. Obviously, it's not a real passport. It's just notepad. This is Grace Thomas travel notebook, but it's girl sized Little doodles of plain hearts, plain hearts. That's it, right? No more drawings than that. Oh yeah, Eiffel Tower. It's girl-sized. It didn't come with the next thing as far as I know, so I don't know what this came with. If you know, let me know in the comments. And then the last thing that we have is this. We don't have the little jewelry holder for girls, but this is, it's just like a travel case, whatever they called it. I can't scroll down on the wiki. But it says Grace Thomas, American Girl. It's got these like sewn on patches. And everything is thick. It's very well made. Like even the embossing on here. The lining. This thing is really well done. I have been using it to keep some of the little papers. Oh, there's one more thing. The little papers and stuff. Her earrings, some of her little accessories, like her hair stuff. But yeah. Good call, Grace, buying that. And then the last thing, my knee was covering it, but was a little craft that they had at the launch, at the release. And it was for you to make a matching luggage tag and for your doll and for yourself, and decorating it with these stickers. And it has a little plastic container that you can put your, like a plastic sleeve that you could put yours in. Dina and Bina actually has a video, and I'll probably link it below, where she shows making this. She kind of went through all of the freebies that came with Grace on her release day, and she shows you the final product. So since this is Grace's and not mine, I'm not going to do that, but if you want to watch it and see that, I'll put the link below. That's it. That's it. Her collection was massive. Massive. I would love to know all the relevant things. You know, I'm good about, if you've been here for more than a minute, you know that I'm good about responding to comments. It's my favorite part. Do you have much of this collection? Are there items that you have from this collection that I don't? Do you like this collection? What are kind of your wish items from it? Is there a girl of the year whose collection you like better? Let me know that. I'm interested to know. Or, you know, what you do or don't like about this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to turn the camera back around and do one quick pan of the inside, just so you can see it with more of the things, the accessory sets put in. But have a lovely day, evening, or whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you for my next video. Oh, by the way, subscribe if you haven't already. That would be awesome. All right, bye.